Claymores of the Lost Kingdom. The gameplay of this differs quite a bit from other roguelike deck builders. By design, beating this game is unlikely unless you take the time to learn how it works. So, it's going to be hard. Fair warning and all that. Gonna give it a bit more volume. Quick card cost and instant movement off. The rest can stay on. New adventure. Pick your character's race and background. Notice how both change your starting attributes, giving you an early boost to your preferred playstyle. On top of it, each race and background combination comes with its own starting deck. Marind is a hunter. So plus constitution minus intelligence because of dwarves. On release you can play halfling, an elf, a half-elf, a human, okay, so dwarf is moderate. Farmhand. So the +1 constitution comes from the dwarf. World of Pals was awesome, Deviate. It was a slow gameplay as such, partly because of me. Oh, that looks nearly like I do in real life. Or that does. No, it was good fun. It was good fun. A game I will play again. So that was the starting choice, right? Dwarven Hunter. So we're going to start with that. But yeah, I think I'll play some more Pal World at some point. I am ready. Ruthia, the last province, 200 days before its fall. Okay. A hungry adventurer wakes from a horrible dream. Ruminating on your past. As a dwarf of one of the proudest clans in the Hold, you were destined for a long life of battles and glory. However, things changed when the leader of your clan was found guilty of smuggling mithril out to the humans. Your clan was dissolved, stripped of titles and honors. You and your kin were cast away and labeled outsiders. Among dwarves, your standing is now shamefully equal to that of the other races. To make ends meet among humans, you became either or. A muscle for hire, which gives a starting defense +3, but at less maximum health. Or a merchant's apprentice, so haggling. We started out as a hunter, right? Of glorious upbringing. Well, let's say we've got higher defense. You just found an extra card based on your previous choices. Click it and it will be automatically added to your deck. You will get more cards from adventuring, leveling up and defeating elite enemies. So, I cannot not pick up a card. I find the font quite hard to read. On the card here, the title. I'll get over it. On block, deal 2 physical damage, 4 charges on that. Apparently these cards don't cost anything. 2 tactics cards and 1, I guess it's an attack. Yeah, I expend defense to deal 6 physical damage. A tactical card is usually passive with effects triggering over multiple rounds. Currently active tactics are always placed in the top left hand corner on the screen. Up there. In most cases they are put back into the discard pile when they expire. Okay. On a blunt hit, punish 3 permanently reduces the maximum health of the enemy. Punish, huh? This looks like something we did in our free time. Hitting people on the head a lot. The world map allows you to travel by clicking the names of nearby places. You're allowed to peek a little outside of your character's view range, but you cannot see the entire map. Peek a bit. I can hold down the right mouse button, and then I can peek really a tiny bit. What do we have here? Heads. Take them to a guild outpost in any city to get some rations. Yes, the rations. Each move on the map consumes rations. If you run out of rations, your health will be consumed instead, of which we have 27. If they drop to 0, we'll die. The hand size maximum number of cards you can hold in your hand is currently 2. Also, the maximum number of cards you draw at the start of each round, 2. This will grow as we progress. There are 201 days left to Doomsday. Well, this is all jolly enjoyable, isn't it? It's all treacherous. There's a town though, down there. I would try to head to a town or to the forest, but this is kind of both. The Iron Bridge Pass. Knut! Knut! Knut the peddler. Help! Stay out of this, stranger. Please! One more word and I'll put that tongue out of your filthy mouth, vulture. The enemy is an evil dude. So, I picked this up because it had a really cool style to it. And it is a bit too loud, after all. You are about to fight an enemy with a combat-altering passive trait. I'm gonna tune it down a bit. Here. They are starved, so they have a reduced maximum health. Traits can be very dangerous when left ignored. Okay. So yeah, I picked this up because it had really cool style, I thought, with the, you know, drawings and choice of setting and all that. Brew-fueled grit. Preemptive. It's already played at the beginning of the battle. On grudge, which is when I take damage. That's their intention. 3 times 2. Okay, for 4 turns I get 2 defense per turn. Maximum defense value is equal to 50% of your maximum health points. Yes. Defense persists over multiple turns but does not carry over to the next battle. That's good. So, do I get 2 defense if I play it now? We'll figure it out. It destroys means removed for the duration of the battle. It doesn't mean permanently removed from your deck. Okay. I think I had 4 defense. And now they did 6 damage. Which makes sense, right? And then the new turn starts and I get the +1 from here. Oh, that was too quick. Marin's defense mitigates 3 physical damage and 1 physical damage. So I did gain 1 from here. Because I get damaged as such. And then I take 2 physical damage out of the 6. And the other 4 are mitigated. Because I had them already, and now I should have 2, shouldn't I? Before each new turn, you are allowed to remove a single card from your hand. Extra mana is granted for the next turn if you do that. Do we? Oh, I kind of want to deal the 5 damage. Pass. We get only 1 energy back. Now we have the 2 defense from here. Ah, okay. It wasn't the new turn yet. No. Number of cards on hand, maximum 2, which will get, yeah, increased. Now we could expend our 6 defense. No, our 3 defense to deal 6 damage. Yes. Otherwise, we're not gonna get rid of them at any point, are we? Yeah, we can keep that. That's fine. Now they do. Five damage. I want to deal 3 damage next turn. What's this? 5 stacks of trauma will cause the enemy to be stunned. I think they are stunned now, aren't they? Oh, they've got 1 stack out of 5. That's the condition here. I see. Let's pass. Yes. Down to 5, down to 2. Oh, it's not the condition, it's something else. Yeah, that's a win. Boom. We did take quite some hits. However, we also learned from that. Thank you. This would have been the end of me if you didn't show up. They're getting crazier by the day, I swear. Take this head to the town. I heard rumors that the guild is about to start paying out bounties. Also, you best find a friendly village and recover from these wounds while you still can. You know what? His boots ain't half bad either, not like he's gonna need them. The tradesman's boots. Haggling and XP bonuses, okay. Equipment cards provide a variety of passive and active effects. They start in play and do not expire. Okay, cool. Keep. Thank you, dude. Yes. Okay, this is definitely different. So on release we got more stuff, but for now we start down here. Unlike in class-based deck builders, here you make your own class every run. Increasing attributes grants you small bonuses and perks, but most importantly it dictates what cards you will discover. So what kind of cards do we get? Armor cards, movement cards, health cards. Ah. Panic. I will build a tanky person, so putting a point into Constitution would give us the 2 maximum health we missed from creating the character, right? We did start with 3 extra defense, which is a lot apparently. So, these are only minor bonuses. And I want more Constitution. Now, we get Constitution cards. And we also... Okay, you see which attributes are required to get these cards. Interesting. When you level up, you discover a choice of cards. The draw is random, but the pool of cards is fully dependent on your character's build. For example, a full strength character is likely to choose from fighter-like cards, while a pure intelligence-based guarantees spells. However, by mixing strength with something unlikely, like intelligence, you will not only see both, but also discover new cards that are completely unique to the strength and intelligence pairing. Every such pairing in the game has its own special set of cards, so make sure to experiment. Cool. Deal 6, draw a card. 6 is a good number of damage. Physical hits, however, can be reduced by defense and or armor. Blunt damage causes trauma. And they are guaranteed to cause at least 50% of the face value rounded down, as opposed to physical damage, which can be blocked completely. Interesting. You can sacrifice 3 health to deal 6 damage. This seems the best one. Hey, welcome back, Echo. We changed the game. We could skip picking a card for 10 rations. 10 rations is a lot. This, however, is a very expensive card. We're now looking at Claymores. The preliminary is a very, very interesting first impression for Palworld. It does a lot of things that are really cool. For example, I did get quite some progress in, even though I was going on my own. It's not the most exciting game to watch in the beginning, but I can see it becoming very fun later on. It's fun to play it in the beginning because you discover all the new pals that you can find, and you level up your base and all that. It seemed pretty engaging, to be fair. As a player, I think watching it is more fun if the player is already further in, though. Yeah, people like it. I wonder how they survived the lawyers, though. I'm gonna take the expensive card. That's gonna make deck management hard. I need a way to get more energy. We can, however, now hold already 3 cards, which is good. Let's go to Spruce Horn. Speak of the devil. Captain Ari. Yep, this is the one I just told you about. Saved me life, they did. They looked like they wouldn't last a day on duty. Considering all you militia do is hide behind the walls, you might be right. Be gone, peddler, before I throw you outside our walls for the night. Well, fancy yourself a vigilante, stranger. It's true that the Merchant Guild big shots pay a bounty per head. Come see me at the outpost when you got some. Let's see if you can survive longer than our last hero. Leaving your past behind. Living outside society has its perils, but you'd much rather hunt your own game than count on the monastery to throw you a bone. For years you were doing just fine. An occasional visit from a tax collector didn't bother you much. Even a modest personal donation of venison would keep them off your back for a year, but things changed when the local criminals grew in number. Your place was a perfect hideout, and they knew that all too well. When a dozen of them showed up at your doorstep, your cozy life of a recluse came to an end, but the years spent in solitude made you observant or taught you survival. Become really bad at haggling to get 3 maximum health. Or 5% XP all over, which I think is much better. Right? When you live on your own, you have to look out. So that makes sense. The nervous draw. 40% chance to deal 12 physical. Ranged attacks count as physical damage and have a chance to miss. Accuracy is increased by stacks of evasion on the target. That doesn't make sense. If the target has stacks of evasion, it would evade, making my hits less likely instead of more likely. But anyway, maybe I just read it wrong. Okay. Explore the town. Sprucehorn is a secluded fishing community. Although the Ironbeard dwarfs have always been weary of people settling too close to their hole, this village was generally accepted for its valuable trade. There's a quest. Fellow bounty hunter. You meet a grizzled bounty hunter. It seems that he drank away his savings. He's willing to share his experience for some rations. I could give up all my rations for 100 XP. How much is 100 XP? I can't really say. Let's see. Level up. Oh yeah, 100 is... yeah. That was a whole level. Okay. Intelligence. We just learned something. Adaptive Choose and immediately play a card, usually from a specified set. Sometimes. Oh, improvise, not improve. Cost 3. Deal blunt equal to half of your defense. Yeah, that's gonna work for me. Now we're gonna keep exploring. That'll be 5 rations. Staying on the right path, I see. Bring more heads, get more rations, Mirin. So we got 5 rations for the head we brought. That's 5 turns. Exploring the village doesn't cost turns, so that's good. Edible currency. Food became the hard currency of Ruthia. Your rations are shown in the top right corner. That's not only how long we survive for before our health goes down, it's also what we buy stuff with. There's some interesting things in this game. That's, if you feel like you had it, you can retire. This from our shoes. And it's a defense-focused deck so far. I'm gonna try to make it about defense that we then can sacrifice like this. Or use for this. I think that seems like it would make sense. The art is why I picked it, ultimately. Yeah. Spend a day resting. Grab a beer. Hear the latest rumors. Give it another decade, I tell you, and we'll have nothing left but our own bones to chew on. If them monstrosities don't end us first, that is. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the quest. I also like the fact that it was described as different from other deck builders and quite challenging to learn. Yeah, it wasn't only the art. Hellworld is a cool game. Yeah, it seems like it. It's not gamers' problem that Nintendo's management refuses to accept the law. Very true. Sprucehorn Merchant requests that I deliver a financial report to Holdford. The reward should be around 25 rations. Holdford? Well, we don't know where that is, but we're gonna do it. They didn't give us a... probably this here, up there. They didn't give us a timer, so we can just, you know, do it. Can I... If I go here, I can check out my character sheet, right? Yeah. So if I rest a day, I got 4 turns left, but I get healed by 9 points, I would guess. I'm gonna rest in the barn. It costs 2 rations, and I get 14 health back. No, I'm gonna get to the treacherous pass instead. Oh, that's not Holdford, but it's the Dale Watch Tower. Are you Holdford then? Maybe? A lowlife. Indeed, you heard someone say it's a better Pokemon game than the newer Pokemon games. Well, that's possible. Dubious legal claims. Oh, this big glowing arrow is probably Holdwood, right? So let's go to Dale Watch. So, they have banned Mithril Dust here. So you can do actual trading. I think the pals sold for the same amount in the other town. $14 + 2 because haggling. That's it. There's nothing else here, right? This fortified outpost serves as a watchful eye of the Ironbeard clan. To the Dale. Ah, we can press tab to see this. Okay, I was wondering if I can always check my inventory or not. Okay. Oops. Mithral Dune Mountains. Oh, last ration. And there's Hluffmark. So how much is it going to cost us? 1 health? Yes. Hunger. Each move on the world map consumes 1 unit of rations or 1 health. Until your character is weakened down to 50% of their maximum health. So you can't die from traveling. Okay. No drinking in public areas. Hluffmark, including the surrounding swaths of fertile fields, is Ruthia's center of food production, and I have no food. Although run by the Merchant Guild, Hluffmark, which is impossible to pronounce, was founded by the monastery nearly 3 centuries ago. Currently, concerns are on the rise as the soil depletes and the yields keep falling. Many claim that the food situation is the sole reason behind the current bandit crisis. Yeah, probably. There's no quest here. We can pick up a rumor. Those paladins ain't got much to do these days on the walls. I don't feel like feeding a bunch of layabouts. All those stories about them fighting monsters at the gates to desolation? Nothing but old legends by now, buddy. Okay. Don't call me buddy, buddy. So, they're level 5. I'm level 3. I don't want to get in trouble with them. Is it possible that this down here is a shortcut? Yeah, let's go here. To the Sudfell Trail. And then to the Sudfell Plantation. Enemies, friendlies, and settlements take their turn after you. Okay, that's good to know. Aha! Directly under monastery control, Sudfell Plantation yields vast amounts of grain with the sole purpose of feeding as many mouths as possible. However, due to rising criminal activity, protection provided became significantly weakened as more and more people refused to work as guards. Whoops. You see a ragged old man sitting by the side of the road. I used to be an adventurer once. He mutters without giving you as much as a glance when you pass. I can teach you how to forget, he adds. I can unlearn a card. For a fee. Ailment cards can only be removed by cleric. Weaker skill cards can be removed from your deck. I mean, we have a small deck and we can by now already hold 3 cards, so I don't need to cycle any out, but it's good to know that it is a possibility. See, that's where we need to be. And it's not as short a cut as I hoped. See, we cannot go down here. We might be able to go down here, but there's a low life in our way. And they be level 5. And we're running out of food. Health. The Laborer's Detour. Yeah, and that leads us here. Oh no. So both roads are being waylaid by bandits. I kind of hope for these regular spots to have events or something. Phew, 15 health is not a lot. Maybe I can run away or something like that. They are doomed and starved. You will die in 8 turns. The enemy will die in 8 turns. I'm not going to survive 8 turns. I'm not that good at blocking. Or will I die? Is that... They are starved, but it says here you will die. It even popped up as a Okay. Oh, we might be able to defeat. We're gonna go down to 3 to 1 defense to deal 6 damage. No. We're gonna deal 2 damage, then we're gonna use the shield bash, and then we're gonna win. Take that, you bastard. Brave Sir Nemo just bravely defeated the bandit. Ha! Nice. So if I read this correctly, we are up here currently. And on release you can play up to over here. So brave, indeed. Indeed. Let's get better haggling before we haggle. Drawing cards could be good. Or not taking a card to get 10 rations. Yeah, that's what we do. And now let's deliver our... Oh, there's something to get there. Holtford! Hey, you! Ah, see, I tried to negotiate a little extra. Oh, 27. Nice. Advancement in an alternate direction. Yeah. So let's explore. Holtford. Located at a river crossing, Holtford grew quickly as a convenient stop on the trade route between the two cities. Because of available services and relative safety, the trade route became the preferred choice to the old tunnels in the north. Oh, we can get a bounty here. Oh, nice. For the bandit we killed. Awesome. Can we only sell? Definitely need to rest. Outdoors for a ration to get back to 21. Nah, we're gonna rest in the tavern. We're rich now. So many damn thieves on the loose, the guild can't even keep up with hiring for militia. So I want to check this out again. So sell for 3 rations. Don't have any. True. So does it mean that they are not selling anything? Because, or to put it another way, I can't buy anything because they don't have anything. I think that's it. Ah, the unlearned card option is back. Okay. I'm going to go back down here. The treacherous rubble. The Merhaven rubble is a curious place. There are no records of it ever existing, and the earliest mentions are from the time when it was already nothing but a hollow ruin. The people of the nearby settlement swear that it is cursed. Something's up. A cold shiver runs down your spine as you pass by the ancient graves of a once great city. You've never been a superstitious person, but there's something definitely wrong about this place. Wisdom 18, purge the unholy place, or we're not that wise, we're just gonna run! Let's check out the fishing village over here. Mist Beak. Remote and often forgotten, Mist Beak attracts some of the most peculiar kinds of people. Far from the prying eyes of the monastery, this modest settlement is a welcoming place for those who want to start anew. And I cannot buy anything, which is weird, isn't it? Am I not getting it? I don't... No, it looks like I can't buy stuff, which is odd. Maybe it's not in the demo. The unlearned card person again. Yeah, I guess we have to go back. I'm gonna go back here, actually. Because I saw this. You meet a retired soldier of some renown in these parts. He provides training for a modest fee. The biggest mistake one can make is to not have a clear plan, he tells you, as you hang out for a while. Have a clear direction and plan ahead. That's what combat is all about. And then I can unlearn a card again. Given enough time and resources, local hoodlums start gangs and grow stronger by terrorizing travelers, the locals, or even subduing entire settlements. Eliminating their member is a good way to keep a group in check, but eradicating a dominant gang can only be done by killing their leader. Relentless Legion. Right. So, they are not doomed and starved. They've got a heavy weapon. They take less physical damage. Their damage is increased. And their attacks deplete their buffs. Like they're gonna exhaust themselves. I see. We start with 4 defense, but we don't know. They're gonna attack for 7. Okay. They've got 25 health, which is a lot. So we're gonna buff our defense. As we do. We can't afford this yet, so we're gonna get the endurance up. Take damage. We'll keep that card. Or we draw 3, right? I'm gonna discard this. Oh, 5 blunt is good though. Now I'm gonna discard it. Now we can play all the cards we pick up. This one, for example. It's gonna reduce their maximum health. We get 4 defense. Yeah. Boom. Like that. Now, maybe we can stun them into submission. I'll keep both cards. Ooh. That's 2 damage currently. So there we go. Enemy buffs usually increase physical or magical damage, making such attacks more stronger. Sometimes buffs can be triggered by rare traits or status effects. Some enemies are highly dependent on their buffs. Okay. Yeah. This gamble is not really my thing at the moment. Let's get 2 energy for the next round. I think that was a good call. They are going to attack for 7. We're going to block that. So is half going to be 3 or 4? I don't want to expend defenses currently. That needs to be killing blow. Otherwise it doesn't make sense to do that. Yeah, we're going to pass it. And we're going to keep both cards. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stun them, but it's not enough to do this, and I cannot play both of them. And this is not gonna... Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to wait a bit. 5 damage. And pass, so we get 2 ourselves. It's not a killing blow yet. Right, so I'm going to discard that. Once you take your turn, run out of playable card or pass, the enemy will immediately retaliate. Yes. They want to buff. I want to stun them then. Ideally. Ah, that 1 damage went through. This is going to stun them. Yes! Stun means they cannot do what they intended to do. So, pass. A gamble. So they've got 1 armor, right? If this hits, we're gonna kill them. Nice. 40% chance, huh? Pretty good. Okay, level 4. I'm gonna hunt down some bandits. It's some, you know, it's a way to make a living. Ah, they be magic. Plus 20. What does that mean? Enemy will increase their magical damage. Uh-oh. They don't have any armor. I might just kill them with this. But I missed. Okay, so their magic damage increases. I'm gonna keep both cards. Increase my defense per turn. Yeah, they're building up magic power, right? Sheath. I'm gonna discard this for later. Now, they blocked. Ignores armor but not defense. Okay, so I can block their attack. And try to get them way down. What's the 13? Are they gonna heal back up? I'm gonna keep that. Another magic attack of 7. Wow. Yeah, if you get 3 damage, can't help it. Ah, okay. I was considering this earlier. If you don't have the 3 damage to expend on the attack that costs 0 and deals 6 physical, you don't cancel it or anything. You just play it without any effect. Let's try. Missed again. No luck. Can discard that. We don't build up defense at the moment. Punish them. And boom. Ah, okay. So that's like an extra magic shield they have. The blue. It's probably mana. Ah, that's it. Down to 16. Wow. The mage was dangerous. Which makes a lot of sense, right? So we're gonna... gonna get more strength. Oh. Discover a card from your discard pile and destroy it to heal. That's an interesting card. But I'll stick to the blunt damage. Hey Ayuma, welcome. Right, so we're gonna turn into bounty heads to get 5 per. Because they were level 5, maybe? Maybe. There's another quest opportunity, but I want to rest first. In the tavern for 3 rations, because we can afford it. Ah. Nice. Now... Oh, the person's gone. Ah. So, but what's the quest? Holdfoot Militia requested that I escort an outcast to Sprucehorn in one piece. The reward should be around 25 rations. We're gonna do that. An escort quest. And still no trade goods here. I guess that's just not part of the demo. Do we take the northern pass? I think we can go down south. There were no bandits there. This is potentially dangerous, I'm not sure. Now, we made it to Sudfeld, where we can pick up rumors. Casting someone outside. That used to be a big deal, I tell you. Now it seems like every other day a dozen new convicts get dropped off to desolation. Oh, there is a zealot. We should be fine. We should be fine. I wonder who's gonna die in 8 turns, me or them. It's not really clear. Because it's their debuff, right? But I think it's their superpower. So, enemy will discard cards from your hand. Rude. Ooh, I can keep 4 cards now. That's great. Let's see. I'm gonna punch him. We keep the staggering jolt, which we will use now. Boom. They're gonna deal 5 damage. They will restore 5 health. No, they won't. Ah, I missed. They can heal for 5. Yeah, I don't have the true energy now, so I'm gonna discard for another staggering jolt. That's good. Expend 3 and deal 5, so we win. Very good. Very good. Okay, we survived that, and we are at Klafmarkt, where we can turn in the bounty for 5 rations. I don't think there will be. But other than that mithril dust is banned here, we haven't had any interaction with the... Oh, we can buy! They have some. So the buy options appear. Now we have to compare prices. I think those cost 14 to sell somewhere, but that's the maximum I saw. I'm gonna buy leather for 7. Maybe the green indicates that it's a good price. I think so. I'm gonna just buy 1 leather and see how it turns out. Now we're supposed to... Wait, where are we supposed to go? To Sprucehorn. Whoops. So we go... Basic... Oh, hello. A deserter of the Rusty Pilgrims. The Mithril Dune Mountains. You come across a wooden shed hidden in the bushes by the road. It seems that it serves as a food storage to somebody. But there are no households inside. Chances are that it belongs to local bandits. The walls are crudely put together, forming large gaps, but the door is surprisingly sturdy. So, as a halfling, you can slip through and steal some rations. If you're really nimble, you can pick the lock, which I can't. And if you're super strong, you can break the lock, which I can't, so I'm gonna leave. Yay. To fight the deserter. The rusty pilgrims have a gang power of 120. Interesting. 323 food. Mithral Dune is their home turf, and I'm unknown. They're not hunting me down yet. That's just it. They seem rather armored. Yes. I really like the art style. It's really cool. What's this? Oh, if they had successfully attacked with the physical, they increase their defense and they've got 2 armor. Ooh, it's not gonna be easy. But the blunt damage is a good thing. They increase their defense by 5, so I will hit them for 6 physical before they do that. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have played this before. That's okay. I'll pass. And discard the shield. Yes, very good. Okay, so they want to attack for 7. That's their defense value up there. 5. So the mage earlier started with 20 defense, like a mana shield. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna stun them with this. This is the best option though. There you go. They only do 3 damage now, and I can do another 3. Build up on the stun. Pass. Well, that's not gonna hurt them at all, but I'll get the defense anyway. Bonk. I can fire this into their shield. Yeah, or not. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the pound. Pound to oblivion. Get the defense. 2 more blunt hits and we got them stunned. We can't build up defense at the moment. They're too strong. Ah. Yeah, that's a good option. 6 physical is going to be 4 damage. I'm going to discard this. And mash him to bits. Nice. Okay, cool. Wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Level up. I really like this game so far. It's not super complex. But we are very early on. Because they did lead with this is going to be hard to defeat. So I guess we're very early on. And it's going to be harder. Oh, an extra starting defense. That's really good. At 2 turns. No, after 2 turns. I don't need mana, so that's alright. 2 defense extra for 0 cost is a good card. I wonder if we can upgrade the cards later on. I kind of want to know that. There's another mage. Ooh. They did not do us the favor of moving away. And then there's the first one with 2 skulls. Right, so they have 20 defense there. Yeah, that went into their defense. But I can build up my defense also. I'm going to discard this. Expend 3. To deal 6 physical. Right, now their shield's at 8. Boom. Yeah, they buffed. I'm gonna play this for 5 damage. I think it's my best option. I could try. Oh, the arrows hit. It was worth a gamble then. We can explore the Iron Ridge Pass. Hidden from plain sight, you chance upon a fortified enclosure. You spot a narrow entrance, but you can tell that it's been trapped. I can walk in, lose 8 health, get hit by a trap. That's not smart. We're not going to do that. Brucehorn is under attack. Another fool comes to rusty pilgrims to meet their doom. It's an elite enemy. Okay, they have quite some traits. They gain defense when you discard. They are worth more XP. Okay, and that's, yeah. Okay. They gain defense when I discard. So I don't discard. Right, that's 1 damage for them. 1 defense for us. And they're gonna attack for 11, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I have to try to increase the defense on that. So we're not discarding. We're gonna gamble on the arrows. Yes. Oh, they hit very hard. Let's give them some defense. Because I need the energy. Yeah, they get 2 defense for that. Oh, okay, there we go. I get 2 defense. I get 4 defense, so I can block their attack completely. Yes. I don't want to discard this turn. Yeah, well, that's not great. I need to discard. Oh, they get 2 defense again. Okay, that's gonna help with our defense building. Another defense, but they are trying to build up their defenses, so I'm gonna crush them first. That's a good call. I'm gonna pass. We're sitting at 5 defense now. They're at 6. So that would deal 4 to them. That's not enough. Ah, the arrows missed. That's fair. I'm not sure we can defeat them. They hit very, very, very hard. Expend 3 to deal 6 physical. Which is 5, which is 2 damage to them. And they're going to attack for 9. What I need is this one. Oh, you're going to get 6 damage. Discard. And their defense goes up and up and up. Right. Discard that one. They want to buff their damage. I really want to stun them. We're not doing it though. Yeah. I want this to kill them now. So I'm gonna pass. Come on. Yes! Ooh, that was close. We were down to 7 health. It was the 3rd try on them with the arrow though. 350 instead of 90 XP. I reached the demo level cap. Okay, the Liberator of Sprucehorn. You go through the bandits' possessions. Exhausted locals gather around you and pitch in to reward you for saving their homes. Yay! Thank you! Ask for more. Refuse to take their supplies. Now I'm just gonna accept the gift. Oh! Now we have the armor. We found some salt. Okay. Now. We have salt. You meet a local miracle worker. She says she provides services from village to village, though clearly not a member of the monastery, as no person of her kind would ever be. Her pointy ears give more than enough magical credibility for the locals. However, you aren't suffering from anything in particular. Okay, she could have cleared me of any illness, so 15 rations, thank you so much. Let's trade. Now, I think I bought the leather for 7, so this is not going to be a huge gain. I would have bought the pelts for 17, so selling them for 14 would not be. Yeah. Salt is cheap here. Right? I guess that's just what it means. The green ones are good deals, the red ones are not so great deals. I'll take their salt. Like this. And go to the tavern. Oh, this is good. Spruce one was saved by one of them adventurers. It was I. Sleeping in the barn like a hero. What? I could rest another night. Spruce Horn is struggling. Oh yeah, I finished up the quest. I forgot about that. The caravan. With fish to Cloughmark. Safe travels. For 9 rations. I bought it for 7. Now the price has changed. So I would make one. Ah, interesting. So there's a caravan that I can follow. Oh, the peddler is back. Knut! They're after me now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I reached the level cap of the demo. Which is fair. But I got my pink pants of protection. So that's awesome. I got quite a few cards. And what I'm going to do now is retire. Then you get renown when you retire, which then probably unlocks, you know, progression. The dwarven start was moderate, it says here. So if you start as a human, it's hard. But you don't need to be a hunter. You could be an alchemist's apprentice, which changes your attributes. A beggar. Maybe, the names. So the start is the same, with a different backstory. Name or Nani? And you have different choices now for creating your start. Hoarding. I'm a hoarder. Summon your cousin. Deal 5 physical, gain 40 local renown. Local renown affects your life in a multitude of ways. An adventurer of high renown will get better prices in trading, cheaper or free lodging, and much more. Maybe I'm a bard. So we need to go to the town to do bard stuff. So, we've got the peddler again. The same starting enemy. And after that, I think it changes quite a bit. We have different cards already, so... they're gonna attack for 6. I'm gonna defend 5. And get local renown. Ha! Look how I did that with just one hand. Piercing. Ignores defense and armor. Successful hits with piercing damage cause panic, which reduces existing enemy buffs. Well, I don't have any defense, so I'm gonna slash. There you go. Well, piercing... Oh, that's from slashing, huh? I'm gonna discard. Or am I? On panic cost, gain 5 XP. Okay, we're gonna keep the card. I didn't see the tactic there, so that's good. If we cause panic, we get XP. This card. But they're doing us in like this. Good, I discarded the blunt damage to just draw it again. Thank you. We got the boots. So that's the same so far. And we get a level up, which is different. So I'm gonna get dexterity and intelligence up. So see how that works. Arcane. Ignores armor. Based arcane-based spells build up arcane residue. Yeah. I really like the concept this game is doing for the deck building and all that. Now, 5% more XP. Regenerate. Cool. Apprentice's Nightcap. Now we turn in the bounty, get 5 rations. So, I cannot... 7 seems to be cheap for leather. But I have only 20 rations, so I'm not in the trading business yet. Here I could rest. In the barn. Deliver elixirs to Dale Watchtower for 13 rations, which is less than the other thingy was. Maybe it's closer by. Ooh. Okay. For 10 rations, they will increase my starting defense or my health. I guess my health. Okay, they don't have any quests for us, so we can maybe explore what this guy does over there. Let's have a look. To the Iron Gulch. To the Brigand Coast. Only the finest merchandise for you, O mighty hero. A smuggler. The black market, huh? So, they have... the tradesman's trousers for 9 rations. More starting defense options. No, not really. Thanks, though. I'm gonna explore up here. Forsaken snakes. Raise prices and what? Okay. That would be cool if you could see that for a longer time. The thing that just popped up there. You can't see it here anywhere. Like a battle log, just different. The Lost Veil. Mm-hmm. We know how dangerous they are. And this time I'm not running a defense build. I cause panic instead with piercing damage. Or I deal 4 damage to them and become famous. Make him bleed. Yeah, I'm gonna discard that. Seven, huh? Now 4 defense is good. And I make him panic. And whenever this is caused or refreshed. So I get XP, 5 XP every time that happens. I want to discard this. No, not really. Ooh. They want to increase their damage. And we are on the regeneration train. Oh, they're gonna attack for 7. I'm not sure if the bleeding kills them because... No. I forgot the armor. The bleeding happens at the end of the turn. Yeah. Oh, it's both at the end of the next turn. Ah, okay. I misread the arcane. Yeah. Interesting though. Cool. Level 3. Right, and then we push intelligence even. A random amount. Oh yeah. Frost Touch. That's a cool spell. I like it. I would head back to town. Or... Yeah, I would head back to town. The caravan carrying fish. Yeah. I guess the caravan might be attacked, and if you're close to it, you can help them. So we got our 5 rations. Sleep in the barn to recover. See another of them failed mages the other day. Poor sort was staggering around the forest, muttering under his breath. This is what happens when they don't get their fix. Of mithril dust. Ah, to Holford. Off we go. Yeah, this is a really cool game. Really enjoy it. This time I'm gonna take the Oak Pass route. Seems alright. There we go. 27 instead of 25. Very good. You encounter a mage dressed in expensive robes. They aren't a measly initiate you normally get to meet on the road, but rather a fully fledged member of the Ring. As it turns out, their dust expenses exceeded their expectations, and they offer you their unusual services in exchange for a hefty amount of rations. You can give them drugs to discover a card, or 30 rations, which is a lot. Don't give them 30 rations. No, no, no. Yeah, they are not having anything to sell for me, which is a pity. We can't go over here to the big city in the demo. That's fair. Maybe we can get inside here this time. Ah, no, we don't have Wisdom 18, which is a huge amount. Yes. Right. Arcane damage planned. That was very good. And now we win. And get some local renown. Cool. That's still going to be very dangerous. More intelligence. 2d4 fire blast. Ignores armor. Cool. So we're a fire mage. Maybe. Let's have a look. A mender, but we're not hurt. Oh, that's expensive. Leather for 9 rations. We don't want that. Uh-huh. Sadly, they don't really have a quest for us. Oh, they do. To Ironbeard Clanhold. Past the food. Nice. So I had 2 games that kept me going for over an hour today. That's really good. That's really good. I could have played some more Pal World, and I could play this for another hour, I guess. It's really fun. So they're gonna increase the defense first. So let's get this out of the way, I guess. And some piercing to make it panic. And we regenerate. That's a good start. No, they're gonna increase the defense some more. Let's see what Frostbite does. We're not gonna discard. 3 stacks of Frostbite will grant you 1 point of defense on your next turn. Uh-huh. Oh. Fire Blast went into the defense, right? It wasn't blocked by the armor. They want to increase their physical damage. That's alright, we do magic damage. That's too expensive. Right, now we are through the defenses. Arcane Residue prevents bleeding and can be detonated by any further... Okay. Let's do that. Prevents bleeding. Interesting. Okay. Oh, no. I wanted to go this... Make this go away. Okay. Six blunt is good. And we win. Nice. Interesting to play a second character that plays really different from the first one. Huh. Right, the miracle worker is back. We can get our rations here. Buy some leather. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 1 for 7. And maybe make a ration or 2. Uh-oh. Oh. 30. Oof. So we definitely need to regenerate. Because, as you can see, they're gonna smash us to bits. Ignore us both. So this doesn't do anything for us this turn. Oh man. They are very, very dangerous if you don't have a lot of defense. Right? That's not gonna help me at all. Oof. Glad it's just 2 damage. I'll keep it. Just in case they do a regular attack. Ah, they die from the residue blast. Good. Oof. Yeah. Maybe some health. Overdose. No, we're gonna get the prayer. That's okay. I guess we have to fall back and rest up. Right, it puts us at least back at what's it called? Back to 16. Far west. It's not even showing the marker. Oh boy. Oh, there's the caravan again. Will we survive this? Another slasher dude. So we make him bleed. And frost, and we get XP. And we get the mana, even though we don't discard a card. Very good. Right, now I don't have any possible defense. So I'm just doing the damage I can. Let's see, that's expensive. Ah, now we can use our defense and regenerate. Pass on that. So they are at 8. That is potentially enough. Very, very close. Down to 6. Oh boy. Oh, but there's the clan hold. It was worth the risk. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rest there. Awesome. Okay. Whoops. No, go back. Ah, misclicked. The gatekeeper has their eye on us. Sell for 8, I bought it for 7, I think. Ah, the dwarf's got a ban on Mithril and Mithril dust, of course. Cool. I'm gonna stop here. This is very, very promising. Claymores of the Lost Kingdom. I like it. Even though it's just a demo with limited stuff and things. It's been released in November last year, so it's fresh out of the box, and seems to be challenging enough. I wonder what the Renown does as a progression system. Because I guess if you play each attribute straight through and then the combos that are possible, which is another 5, 10. So you can get a lot of playtime out of this, but I'm not sure if it's going to be different enough after you played a few attributes. But the card base is huge because of this system with the mixed attributes and the straight attribute scores unlocking certain cards. But it starts out the same or samey every time. It's a very short introduction that's identical, and after that it's based on your own exploration. So you could try northwest, east, whatever, and try some trading. So I guess, what's the asking price? Currently €12. That's a very good deal, I think. If you're into deck builders that are a bit different, because this is exactly what Claymores is. It's a bit different. I really enjoyed that.